Hello, thank you for this opportunity to present AlfaPeople and its commitment to Microsoft Dynamics CRM. In this presentation, we'll explain how AlfaPeople will help you to understand the benefits of using Microsoft Dynamics CRM when it comes to customer service management. First of all, we will select the Contacts entity from the navigation pane. In the Quick Search field, we will enter the contact name. After pressing Enter, the contact will appear in the search results. Then we'll click on the actual contact name to reveal the contacts record. From here, we can check the information that's already been added. We can then scroll down the page to make any modifications where required. Using the navigation pane, we can select another section. We can update the marketing preferences for the contact, and once we're happy that the necessary changes have been made, we can click on Save and New, and this will allow us to create a new contact. Once the new contact record has appeared, we can enter the salutation, the contact's first name, then last name, which happens to be a mandatory field indicated by a red star, the contact's email address, and once we're happy that the record is complete, we click on Save. And now, using the navigation pane down the left hand side, we will select the workflow option. As this is a new contact, a workflow has been triggered, and its purpose is to send a welcome email to the new contact using the email address that has just been added. Using the activity section, you will notice the email itself, or the email activity, has been generated. Using the navigation pane, we will switch back to the contact input form. We will now select a parent organization and save the record. Once the record's been saved, we will now select the parent organization record. We are now about to create a case for this particular account. By using the Start Dialog button, we select the relevant dialog to run. We are asked to respond to a series of questions. And once we are happy that we have answered those questions correctly, we click on Next. And you will see the dialog is now complete. This is a standard dialog, but this can be enhanced in many ways. We will now check to see if the case has actually been created. By clicking on Cases, any cases related to this account would appear in the results screen. We will now open the case, and you will notice the record has been assigned a unique identifier. Utilizing the internal knowledge base system, we select Notes and Articles. We will then scroll down to the knowledge based articles section. On the right hand side, we will preview any related articles. If we need to do a search, we click on the Lookup button. Using the filter criteria, we will then search for any relevant articles related to this case. We will select the case and then click OK. And this will ensure the knowledge base article with its preview has been added to the case. From here, we can review the question, the answer, and additional comments of this article. If we wish to email this article to the customer, we'll select the email option. Once we're happy that the case has been resolved, we can click Resolve this case. As we are now finished with this account, we can close the record using the Close option top right. And now we want to create a new contact. The purpose of creating this contact is to show the duplicate detection rules in action when creating a contact that already exists on the system. Once we have entered the contact details, we will click Save, and we will be presented with a dialog warning. From here, we can continue to save the record, and you will notice there are now two duplicates. As we would like to merge these two contacts, first of all we start by selecting the first contact, then the second. From the ribbon, then we select Merge. We have the option to keep the master record, and from the record that we are looking to deactivate, we can copy across some of the important information, such as phone number. We can scroll down to make sure there's nothing else that's relevant, and when ready, we click on OK. At this point, both records are being merged, the master is retained, and the secondary record is then deactivated. An important feature of Microsoft Dynamics CRM is that all related records to the contact can be accessed from one place. By opening the record and using the navigation pane down the left hand side, we can look at the various addresses related to the contact, any active activities, any closed activities, any opportunities relating to this contact, all open cases but can be filtered by closed as well. Has the contact been added to a marketing list? And more importantly, are they part of a campaign? And lastly, we can close the record by clicking on Save and Close. That concludes our presentation, and here's a brief summary of what we've just covered.